So one way we map archaeological sites is by imaging them from above via drone. If we take enough vertical photographs of one place and those photographs overlap, we can stitch them together to create a very accurate photograph and even a topographical model of an archaeological site. So we do this by drone, and I'm here at one archaeological site. I'm going to send the drone up right now. This is done entirely autonomously. I've pre-planned its route. So I tap this button, the drone's going to think about it for a second, and then up it goes. So this is what the drone sees. You'll notice it's a lot like mowing the lawn. The drone goes back and forth and it flies transects. It's taking overlapping photos. So here's the ground view as it's doing that. So the drone is now returning after having flown, and it will drop down on exactly the place where it landed. So we've captured nearly 500 photos of this archaeological site on the drone. Let's take those photos off and bring them into a software environment where we can take them from photos and turn them into 3D data. So first off, here's the area that we flew. This is the polygon that we gave the drone and told it to fly this area. This next layer is the flight path of the drone itself as it went back and forth across the site, capturing its photos. And finally, here are the positions of the photos themselves, nearly 500 of them strongly overlapping, which is perfect for us to process into a 3D mesh. Let's see what that looks like next. So a couple of hours have passed, and a photogrammetric app has been churning away, and it's produced a 3D model of our archaeological site. Let's have a look. So this is the outlines. This is what we started with, and here is our model. If we view it from above vertically, it looks like a standard image, but this is 3D data, so we can change the viewing angle. To look at it, to reveal the three-dimensionality of this archaeological site. If this place looks familiar to you, this is where I filmed the video that we showed you last week of me talking about how sites fall apart. I started that video on the east side where I showed you that wonderful gentle slope, how's the way the site erodes. And then we moved over a little bit to show you how that farmer had been chiseling away at the side of the archaeological site to extend his fields. And finally, I took you to the top of the site to talk about how the site had been a military fortification and now is the location of Nowruz, New Year's festivals. We can also use it to illustrate the erosion power of this river as it's chewing away the north side of the mound. And another aspect of its afterlife. Now, its southwestern fringes have become a modern cemetery. You'll notice that the farmers don't plow over the cemetery. They know that their ancestors are buried there, so it's respected. I'm going to share a link to this 3D model with you, and I would encourage you to play around with it yourself. It's fully interactive. It's a great way to remotely sense an ancient place and put it into a format that allows us to share it with the public.